Hey guys, I'm Papa Pete, and time for another really quick video because a very important announcement was put out yesterday by Tommy Tallarico, the Intellivision Entertainment crew. Yesterday, Tommy had 5 tweets, 1 hour apart, where he showed the 5 games that were going to be included as pack-in titles with the Intellivision Amico when it launches next October. And then later on in the day, he had one more very special announcement, as well as released a video showing these 5 titles. So let's look at the titles now. Well, first of all, we got skiing. That's the one game that we knew was going to be with it, but this shows a little bit more even than the demo release last week did. And I said last week that I was hoping it wasn't going to be a real floppy game, like a mobile type game, but it really looks like a good little skiing game with a few different variations, different features that you wouldn't see on a normal mobile game. I'm really excited to see this game. Skiing for the original Intellivision was a fun single-player game, and this one, of course, is going to incorporate some multiplayer into it. Be some competitions, probably be some different mountains around the world, and different, more arcadey effects. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Next up is Shark Shark. I talked about Shark Shark in the video from the review last week, and I said I didn't know if it would be one that I buy, but it's a very popular game for the original Intellivision, even though it was a later title, not one that I played a whole lot when I was a kid, but it really transfers well to the modern Amico. And now I don't have to worry about buying it because it's going to be included with the Founders Edition when I get it. It's going to be one of the 5 games that's included with every Amico. I'm very happy to see it there. I think it's going to be a good game, a good variety game to get some of the other more arcadey people who want to buy games, younger kids, involved with it. So I think it's a really good choice to include a powerful title like this, one of the most known games for the Intellivision, in the 5 games that are going to be pack-in titles. Astro Smash. How does it get any better than Astro Smash? One of the most well-known games for the Intellivision, and they've been building this one up. They've showed lots of gameplay from it, so it's really good to see that it's going to be one of the original pack-in titles for the game. Very, very happy to see it. Again, more and more as time goes on, they refine it, so it's going to be a high-quality title, and just really looking forward to playing it. Now, the last 2 titles are not titles that were on the original Intellivision system. First up, we have Cornhole, and the first look we had at Cornhole was released on the trailer, the demos that were released again last week, and I was kind of excited to see it. It took me a few minutes, but then I realized that this is such a great party game. It's an outdoor fun game for a whole bunch of people. It's a real drinking game, frankly, that it's a great thing to add to the ecosystem, because it lets groups of people have fun when maybe the weather isn't so good outside, or you're sitting around a party, get a tournament together, have a few beer, and man, I just think it's going to be just great. I don't know. It kind of surprised me, but I'm really, really looking forward to this. And again, I think it's a great choice to be a pack-in title. Now, last but not least, I had looked at this screen and I had talked about it being like a Yahtzee type game, and then it came out as Farkle. Now, Farkle, the 5th game, the 5th pack-in title, is rather unusual. I didn't know what the blazes it was, so I had to look it up online, and then I realized that I knew the game all along. In this part of the country, we just called it 10,000s because it was a game where you roll the dice, and certain dice are worth points. 1s and 5s are worth points, 3s of a kind, etc., etc. And you can keep rolling until you either take your score or you bust. And frankly, we used to play it all the time back 10 years ago or so. There's different variations of it you can buy, like Pass the Pigs is a very similar style game. And basically, it's just a simple dice game that anybody can play at any time. So to add it on here, well, yeah, it's a game that you could just play with a bunch of dice. But this is going to do all your scoring and such for you. And it's a really interesting addition. So what do I think about the 5 pack-in games for the system? Well, I think Tommy's done a great job, and the whole team, in picking different diversified games that are going to appeal to different demographics. You have your sports with skiing. You have arcade action with Shark Shark, as well as Astro Smash, really. Plus that gives you your space genre. And then finally you have just general games that are played, party games for different people. Your Farkle and your Cornhole, they take advantage of the system, and it really are going to be great things and entice a lot of people who aren't necessarily interested in the older Intellivision games. Now, I mentioned one other thing, that there was a late announcement. Well, we've known all along that there are going to be 5 pack-in games with the system. Well, truth be known, Tommy announced last night there's going to be a 6 pack-in game, so hang on to your hats. There's going to be another one announced later on this summer. No idea what it is. Maybe it's going to be one of the ones that we're really expecting from the old Intellivision library. Could it be AD&D? Could it be baseball? Who knows what it's going to be? If you have an idea what you think it's going to be, is it going to be an existing Intellivision game or something brand new? Maybe something from the Atari library? Put your comments down below. Let us know what you think it's going to be. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me for a quick look at the 5 pack-in titles for the Intellivision Amico coming this October. Don't forget to hit like, and we'll see you next time. Can't wait for more Amico news, guys. Take care.
Papa P, the old ass gamer. P, Papa P, the old ass gamer.
Jerps 93.
Grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
Yeah, Jeremy's dead. And you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?